Hi, I'm meteorologist John Dissauer. Thanks for logging on to dissauer.com. A lot of weather to talk about across the United States. Look off to the eastern half of the United States where there are showers and thunderstorms that have developed, taping this around 1:15 Mountain Time or 2:15 Central Time. And you can see all the rain that stretches all the way from the northeastern United States all the way down towards the Gulf Coast through Houston. The Storm Prediction Center does have a slight risk for severe weather outlined in this area in yellow through 7 o'clock Friday morning Central Time. Again, main threats being some damaging wind as well as the isolated chance for a tornado, not out of the question to be this quick spin up type. But you can see the areas that we're talking about: Indianapolis, Louisville, St. Louis, Cape Girardeau, down towards Poplar Bluff, also including Carbondale, Marion, Mount Vernon, Paducah, and then down across northwestern Tennessee, also included in that slight risk for severe weather. And we'll zoom in a little closer here and give you an idea what showers and thunderstorms are doing this afternoon. Now, there's a lot of rain that's moved through this Indiana. It's pushing off to the east. That's helped skies relatively cloudy, and the instability is relatively low. Now, there are some breaks, and there are clouds still back behind it, so I think that the atmosphere is going to have a hard time destabilizing as we go through the afternoon. Some of the computer models show it becoming unstable. Right now, I'm just not sold on that happening just yet. Now, there could be some more instability back across southern Missouri. Notice, in fact, thunderstorms now from Mount Vernon back to just to the west of Cape Girardeau down towards Poplar Bluff. And then back behind that, more sunshine breaking out. So we could see another line of isolated showers and thunderstorms developing, what we're seeing right now along I-44. And in fact, this area right here, the Storm Prediction Center is monitoring for the potential issuance of a severe weather watch. Now, let's look back to the west. I'm watching a storm. We talked about this yesterday, coming off of the Kamchatka Peninsula just off of Asia. It's now moving across the northern Pacific. It's this little wave right here is what I'm watching. This is a storm to watch for Colorado as we go through the next several days. This could spawn a pretty good storm that could bring us a chance for some accumulating snow, especially for southern Colorado. Since I moved here about 6 months ago, everybody tells me it says Albuquerque lows you got to watch out for. This may not be the true Albuquerque low, where it develops in Albuquerque and then slides up, but this one would be taking more of a southern track. At least that's what a lot of the computer models are indicating. So this could bring a pretty good snow to portions of southern Colorado. This is taking a look at the European forecast model. This is the one that's probably the most bullish towards bringing snow to Colorado. But as we go through the weekend, it should be very nice. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s across Colorado. For the eastern United States, a big area of high pressure develops, and it's going to be pretty chilly. For St. Louis, Indianapolis, down towards Cape, also Louisville, getting some cooler weather for the weekend. They'll begin to warm up early next week. But then, notice by 7 o'clock Monday evening, here comes our system beginning to develop. This is an area of low pressure that should begin to develop Monday afternoon. And notice the moisture behind it. And we've got cooler air beginning to filter in back behind it as well. It puts all the moisture over the top of us during the day on Tuesday for southern and eastern Colorado. And then Wednesday pushes it off to the east, although some of the data beginning to indicate we could have some lingering moisture around the area during the day on a Wednesday. Wanted to show you this. This is a 2-computer model projection, or an average of 2 computer models, projecting how much liquid there is to work with the storm for Colorado Springs and Pueblo through 6 p.m. Wednesday. The average is a ½ inch of liquid in Colorado Springs and just under 1/4 of an inch in Pueblo. Typically, just a rule of thumb is 10-to-1 ratios on that. So we could be talking, I think, towards Colorado Springs of 5 to 10 inch snow right now. Again, way too early to be putting it in a forecast like that. But the early projections would be showing that. That's what the computer models are suggesting right now. And maybe a 3 to 5 inch snow towards Pueblo. Not out of the question. Again, that's coming on Tuesday. Something we'll have to keep an eye on over the next couple of days. Thanks again for logging on to dissauer.com. Hope you have a great afternoon.